Hola, hola, Obieto, Caracete, Ashuavere, Persevere, Hororo, Isi Peraclosele, Lavaro, Irara, Oche, Aplalado, Ipieto, Chicadeto, Amarado. God knows what I'm saying. Anyway, a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy Saturday. Yes, it's a Saturday, and we're live on Pokeroo Global Social Poker. Yes, with me, ShuggyWuggy.1. It's so glad for you to be here. I meant to say, if you wanted to join today's interview, to click on the link. But guess what? I never posted the link on the page. So I'm going to post a link now on the page. So if you want to join us, the link will be at the top of the page. You just see StreamYard. Just click on it and it lets you come in. Right. It's been a busy week on the poker. There's been lots of drama all over the page. People have been talking to each other. People have been arguing with each other. People have been arguing with admin. And there's my sister, Mister. We've got Arias. Hola, hello. And of course, Sherry the Dane. Hi, Sherry. Right. So I am a little bit late because I get mixed up. A body clock went all over the place. So keep the comments coming. And as I say, click the link if you want to come live and ask your own questions, because our guest is backstage right now. Without further ado, we are going to do our $300,000 chip drop right now, which means we start afresh for next week. So if you want to be in the chip drop, all you have to do is create a post on the page, and that automatically enters you into the chip drop. Right. I'm going to give the names of the people for this week's chip drop. First of all, number 1 is Stephen. Number 2, Cherie. Number 3 is Rose. Number 4 is Kerry. Number 5, James. 6 is Paul. 7, Remus. 8, Phil. 9, Marius. 10, Shannon. 11, Tim. 12, Mark. 13, Raymond. 14, Beth. And 15 is Jerry. And 16 is the mystery one. Also, I'd like to welcome our new member, Jerry, to the page. He goes under the screen name as Mo Jelly. So welcome, Jerry, who joined the page this week. We're now at 246 members. Right, it's time to do the chip drop live. Last week, tried to do it live with Cherie, but Google wasn't playing. So cheer on your number. Cherie's cheering on number 2. That is her number. I'm cheering on number 1. That's my number. And as usual, we will do it with Google. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Okay, Google. Generate a number between 1 and 16. So, there we go. Number 6. Did everybody see that? Number 6. Number 6. Well done to number 6. Number 6. The winner is Phil. No, it's not Phil. Number 6 was Paul. Phil was 8. Paul is the winner of the 300 grand this week on number 6. Paul, of course, is Poker Police. So well done to you, Poker Police. You've won yourself 300 grand. Come and see me around the tables and I will automatically lose 300 grand for some reason to you. Thanks for posting on the page this week, everybody. And the competition starts now until next week, where you can win 300 grand. Right, enough about that. Enough about me. Enough about the page. It's time to get one of you on the page. Now, this is a young man I've had the pleasure of playing with for over a year, I think. Not sure. And we've shared many of our laughs at the table. He plays weird times because he comes from a weird country. Yes, a weird country. He is the Thunder from down under, all the way from Australia. And Australia is a weird country because even their animals are weird. But he's a crazy guy. And we'll get to see more about Knobhead now, because we're going to bring him on. The Thunder from down under. Please welcome Knobhead. Knobby. Hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're good. Knobhead. First of all, I've got to apologise for being late, because you're at stupid o'clock. What time are you at there?
Hang on, it's like 3:30.
3:30 in the morning.
3:30 Sunday morning, but like, because it's still okay. It's still Saturday night until I say it's not. So for me, it's Saturday night. So
right.
there you go.
So it's still Saturday night. Good. Well, I'm glad you could make it, and thanks for letting us twist your arm for you to come on here, because you're certainly a character around the tables. Right, we have got 22 questions for you. How you feeling? Confident?
Nah, man, it's gonna be a fucking train wreck. You know that.
Everything is good, right? Question number 1, and this is so easy.
Okay.
Knobhead, what is your real name so people on the page know who you are? And do you have any other usernames?
No, my only username on there is Knobhead.
Knobheads. And if people see you on the page, you are Sneaky Pete.
No, it's just it's
Knobhead. We see it. Yeah, Knobhead.
Cool. So my real name is Pete. Yeah, on there is Knobhead.
Yeah, there you go. There's Cherie saying hello, Knobhead.
Hey, hang on. I gotta ask, is it because you guys always say Sherry, but for us it's Cherie.
Yeah.
So which is it?
I don't know. I don't know if it's I think it's Cherie. I think it's Cherie.
Because I would say Cherie.
Yeah,
like
I would.
Sherry is like what you drink.
Yes, I agree. And Sherry was in the song, but Cherie says both.
Yeah, there you go.
Some people call her a cow. Don't know why. I don't know why. she answers to both. Right. The good news is, Knobhead, you've passed question 1. Woo! Right. So for those who don't know,
20 more questions to go. Okay.
Right. Tell everybody where you're from.
Okay. So I'm from Australia. I may be the token down under guy. I'm not sure. I've not actually met too many people on there from Australia. I think I've only ever met 2. Right. But okay, so I'm in to make it like a bit more, give you an idea. So I live in South Australia, and everyone goes, well, that's a bit fucking general, isn't it? But the name of the state is South Australia, because they got really original when they named the states, and they went Western Australia's over there, South Australia's there. So the name of this state is actually South Australia. So I'm not being, I'm not just.
So what's the biggest city in South Australia?
So in South Australia, the biggest city is Adelaide, which is I'm about 30 minutes south of Adelaide. Okay. And it's a fucking great place. So everyone knows like Sydney, Queensland, Melbourne. So, just run it back a bit. Okay, so Sydney is the capital of New South Wales, and that's like I think.
Okay.
Anyway, like a lot of states. So, and we're pretty much the exact same size when we go like 7. But you got to remember, like, our population is, I think, like America's population is about 330,000. Sorry, 330 million. There you go. And ours is like 26 million, so like way off. But for a country the same size, but like, so our country is basically everyone lives near the coast. Yeah. There's nothing down the guts. Like seriously, you can drive from fucking one side of the country to the other, take you 3 days, and there's nothing. Like that's it. It's like fucking desert.
Wow. Have you ever done that? Have you ever went right, as you call it, the outback? Is that what you call it?
Oh yeah, it's the outback. No, fuck that. I wouldn't drive that because your car breaks down, you're dead. That's pretty much it. Like, they always say to tourists, if you break down in the middle of nowhere, don't leave your car. And they'll stay up because the thing is, if a chopper comes looking for you, they're going to see the car. They're not going to see you. Yeah, true. So what happens is so many tourists die because like they'll spend like 5 days next to the car, and then they'll just go, okay, I need water, and they'll go walking in the middle of nowhere. Like you're never going to find water there, and then they'll find the car, but they won't find the people. So anyway. Oh,
right. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Right.
That's a fucking downing story.
Right. Question number 3. What is your job? Do you work? This is another story.
You know about this, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I okay. So I'm a storeman. I drive forklift. I work in a warehouse. Nothing much. It is what it is. But yeah, I was working this place for 21 years, and then 21 years was a fucking long time. And yeah, I just up and left.
Up and left, said, "Fuck you, I'm not bed.
Oh, look,
You're not using me anymore."
There was reasons behind it. Like, so basically, like, it was just, I don't want to go into it, but yeah, it was like.
You've moved on. So you're now looking for a job. You're casually starting to look to get back into work again.
I'm working another job at the moment, but yeah, still throwing my weight around, just doing just a bit of that.
Okay, bit of ducking and diving. Well, hopefully you get into something that you like soon. 21 years, it just shows you what kind of person and how loyal you are to work for the same people.
I was, yeah, and then, yeah, I don't want to go there. This could be really short, fucking 23 questions.
No, question number 4 now. Outside of poker, what hobbies do you have?
Oh, wow.
What do you like to do?
If Queenie was here, she'd tell you.
All right, okay. And that's him doing his hobby right now. He's drinking. Okay,
that's my big hobby. But okay, here's the thing. So I only drink like, hey Remus, I only drink once a week.
Okay.
That's it. So okay, so like, if I'm gonna drink one, I'll drink 21. So that's why I don't drink like during a week, like, because if I'm gonna start, I mean, there's no fucking point starting if you're gonna have it like a couple. Can't do it. So yeah, Monday to Friday, nothing. I'll be over myself. Saturday, bam, that's it. So my hobbies, I used to play football.
As in Australian football, American football, or soccer?
Is in your football? Soccer.
Soccer.
Okay, yeah. Used to play soccer. I played that for fucking years. Till I wrecked my knee. So yeah, that used to be a hobby. Man, what would I call hobbies? I don't know, like
well, you like going out to the pub?
Well, fucking hell, yeah. but yeah, that's like a Saturday. Well, like back in the day, oh mate, I used to go fucking clubbing all the time.
Right.
Nowadays, it's more like spend more time, play a bit of poker, do some, like, I fucking love drinking and gambling. That's pretty much it.
Gambling, there you go. You like horse racing?
Oh man, yeah, for sure.
Good.
As I was saying, Queenie will tell you the third thing, which I ain't gonna tell on here unless it.
Right. Okay. You like playing with females at poker.
Oh, you set me up there, man.
No. At poker, I mean, you've always got a story for us at the table. You're out with this chick, you're out with that chick. She didn't like this, she didn't like that. So I've moved on. Yeah.
There's lots of stories there. The funny thing is, like, the amount of times I've like had a chick around and I'll like, oh, have you ever tried VR? No. And I'll throw them in like just random on a poker table. And so there's probably a bunch of times you guys have like seen my avatar and heard a chick's voice. But, like, sometimes they'll get into it, but like the last few weeks back, there was a chick and she freaked out, like she ripped the headset off. She goes, there was this elderly woman looking at me, and she's and she's talking to me, and I didn't know what to say, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, I don't know who it was, and she's just, and it freaks them out, and so it's a weird thing for me, like, we used to VR. But like sometimes you put a VR helmet on, or VR headset on his head, and they just, it totally blows their mind. Right. So I probably should have given them an intro before.
No. So that takes us into question 5. How long have you been on the VR poker?
Oh, okay. I reckon I bought my headset maybe 4 years ago. I think. I'm not sure.
4 years. Wow.
When it wasn't like when did the Oculus Go? Because that's what I got. Oculus Go. When did that come out?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it was about 4 years ago. So I read about Oculus like years back, and I was really, really like interested in this. Oh, this new technology and all the rest. And then Zuckerberg bought them out for like fucking $1 billion.
Yeah.
And then so I was really, really keen on the whole thing, and yeah, just waiting for it to come out. And that leads to another question, which I will just wait until you ask.
Yeah, no, that's it. So you got the Oculus Go because you read about it. Was it to ride roller coasters and watch TV and stuff like that? And then how did you find Poker VR? Was it by accident or?
Okay, so basically how it came about is so I was reading about Oculus, like, because I read a lot. I was reading about Oculus like for way before they actually built the thing, and even Zuckerberg bought it before they actually even had a proper prototype.
Yeah. And
then after that, there was nothing for a little while, and then my mate just happened to get the was it on the Samsung
the Gear, the Gear.
The Gear VR.
Samsung Gear. Yeah.
And he invites me around his house, and I'm like, oh, just having beers and stuff, playing Xbox. And he goes, oh, check this out. And like, I put it on my face, and I'm just going, whoa! And I was freaking out. And he goes, you're only just in the lobby, man. And I'm just looking around, going, but it's all 360 degrees. Like, it completely freaked me out.
Yeah.
And but in a good way. And then like having to like just suss out a few things, just playing that, and I was hooked.
Yeah. So it was your buddy that introduced you to the game.
He introduced me to like the virtual reality world,
right?
And so after that, I was kind of hooked. But after he introduced me to that, that's when I went back and looked at like Oculus and went waiting for this thing to happen. And so then eventually when the Go came out, I was just like, bam, I'm on it.
Yeah. And then did you search for the poker game or?
No. The funny thing was, I didn't even know poker was on it. Like, right. I was a mad, like, I fucking love poker. I've been loving it for years. I didn't even know poker was on it. I bought this headset, and the thing was, I'm just going, is it worth my time to buy it? Because like, what am I going to get out of it? Is it going to be, the game good? So I bought it, and I played a few different things, and there was a little point there when, oh fuck, I've spent too much money on this thing. It's not really worth it. And then I discovered Poker VR. Yeah. And then I was just like fucking mind blown.
That's it.
Yeah. And then it was like, this is worth every fucking cent.
Definitely.
Just so I can do this. And not whatever lie, like after that, like 95% of the time I used it was for VR poker.
Yeah, definitely. So that was it. Did you play poker before VR?
Oh, hell yeah.
Where did you play? What was the setup?
How far do you want me to go back?
No, so just like, in general.
Oh man, so like I first discovered like Texas Hold'em way back playing Commodore 64, and that's like going back a long time ago. There was just having a big game on there. It was like poker. I never knew how to play 5-card poker.
Yeah.
And then there was this like Texas Hold'em, and there was no instructions, so I had to work it out for myself.
Yeah.
So I played that like years ago, and then going back like a long time ago, then they started doing like pub poker.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I can do this. So like pub poker is great because like just go down like a pub,
get the cards out and
and I know like our pub poker here was like you start off with X amount of chips, and they give you like if you fill your drink card before they're like, then you can get like W chips. So then you go like get on the beers like straight up beforehand.
There's always beer involved with you, Knob. We love that. Cheers. I'm on the Iron Brew.
Oh, hey!
No beers for me, right? Right, we're doing well here. So, question number 7, Nobby.
Yo.
What level are you at on the poker VR?
I have no clue.
Come on.
Like, seriously, I have no clue, man. It's like fucking, I don't know, 25 or something.
25. There you go. Right. Okay. So do you look at your trophy much, or is it just it's an ornament, or?
Nah. Oh, look,
right.
at the start I did, because you used to like level up really quick.
Yeah.
And now to the point where because I don't play very often, I don't play on weekends.
Yeah.
So it could take me like 3 months for my trophy to level up. So I don't pay attention to it.
Well, you need to play more often. There's nothing to stop you playing through the week without a beer. Nothing to stop you doing that.
Okay, so because I only play when I'm drinking, and I only drink on weekends. So there you go. So it's a weekend thing.
Okay, well, try it during the week without beer and see how you get on.
Oh, hang on. I started for a sec. Go back 2 steps. What was your 2-step back question again? Because I didn't finish that.
What level are you at? No.
No, one before that.
Did you play poker before VR?
Yes, I didn't finish that.
Sorry, carry on. Sorry about that.
I told you to be a train wreck. Okay, so I did.
Wait a minute. There's Charlie saying, "What's up, brother?" And Cherie says you're around 33 or 34 level.
Am I?
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So back to the question: did you play poker before?
Okay, so going back a while, I discovered Full Tilt. Do you remember Full Tilt?
Yeah, Full Tilt. Yep.
Yeah. So I was playing Full Tilt for a bunch of years, and at the same time also Triple Eight poker.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you guys have that?
What's it called?
Triple Eight. Triple Eight poker.
No, I don't remember that one.
Okay. So and well, Full Tilt. Yeah, well, I don't know if you know about. Well, you probably know about Full Tilt and what happened there. Yeah. I had some money sitting in, and that went. Triple Eight was great. Enjoyed that, but the Australian government went, okay, we're getting no taxes out of this shit.
Yep.
So they banned all overseas gambling websites, and that was the end of that. And that's why when I discovered VR poker, it was like fucking bingo.
Yeah.
Because I'd missed out on it because I hadn't been able to play online for ages. I used to play online poker for all the time.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Oh, that's a good story. And of course, VR poker, we're playing just for our chips. You're not using your own money. So do you enjoy it that it's not really gambling?
Oh, look, I used to love playing the Triple Eight poker, which was like, but, and that was like $1, $2 tables.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great to like win like $12 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
To go to play like free poker, which is, on the poker VR.
Yeah.
It doesn't satisfy me in the same way.
So you don't have a value on the chips on VR. You don't have a value on the chips.
Look, I know they're free.
Yeah.
For me on there, it's like and this is probably going to answer a question way down the track. It's like for me, the 2 reasons I play are for I love tournaments. I fucking love tournaments, and the other one is the chat. I love the chat, man. And you've heard me plenty of times in there, just like doing my thing right now.
Right. Can I move on now? Can we go to question 8?
No.
Right. Okay. What is your favourite tables? Let's not talk about. You've touched on tournaments, but we'll get to there. But if you're playing the cash games, where can people find you? What tables?
Oh man. To be honest, because of the time zone thing, I don't know the names of the tables. Like seriously, okay. If I go on my time zone, I jump on and there's like maybe 2 tables where there's people on.
Right. So bronze, copper, silver.
No, there'd be like a $1,000 table, and then maybe like And here's the thing: is there's nothing between. There might be like $1,000 table, and then like $500,000 table.
Right. Okay.
I don't know what they're called. So
Yeah,
again,
okay. So the diamond table, diamond plus, the gold table. So you just basically go where there's a game. You don't really care about the value of the table.
because of the time zones, they're like oftentimes I'll jump on and there's like one table going and that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
take what you can get, and if I see like I don't know, is a dime table where you guys most play, I'll be like, oh, there's people I know, and then it's like I can't get on. Spam it, bam, 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 waiting for someone to like just get like someone to like rebuy or you know get knocked out or something.
Yeah. There's Poker Police saying, "What's up? Well done, Paul. You won the chip drop. 300 grand. Richer he is."
You guys
Poker
were saying
Police.
you're going. What's the deal with what's up?
I don't know. I think that's an American greeting. What's up? The old Budweiser. Yeah, the old Budweiser advert. They're still saying it. See, the Americans haven't moved forward quick enough, Nobby. You know, we are their future. You're way ahead of them. I'm ahead of them. We are their future. Especially with you being in Australia. Wow.
Yeah, well, we're always ahead. Yeah, I think. Yeah. So, we're like,
on to question 9. When you play poker, not counting the tournaments, do you have a strategy that you want to reveal? Is there a way you can strategize? Oh, there's poker, please.
No, I have no strategy whatsoever. My strategy is not get knocked out of tournaments.
Right.
And if I'm playing like a ring game, it's like no, there's no strategy. You know me, I just dribble shit.
Okay. Right. Question 10. What has been your biggest? We call it a session. Your session's a full day of drinking and playing poker. So I guess what has been your biggest win in a session?
Oh, geez.
Can you remember how many chips you left the table with winning?
That's a tough one. No, probably only $1 million.
$1 million. So that's good. That's good. You won $1 million at a session. Good. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but you got to remember, like, because I don't play very often, and I'm not very high level, so.
Yeah. Well, no, you do play the higher tables when we're there. What about your biggest loss? You've left the table and you've lost so many chips. Can you remember roughly the most you have lost?
Not on a table, but in a night. Oh man, I probably like in a night where I was like drinking too much, and like I probably lost about $2 million.
$2 million, yeah, in a session. That's a hard loss. And did it get to you? Does it affect you when you lost 2 million chips?
Okay, so the thing at the time, like probably, and then I'll forget about it, and then like I'll because I only play on weekends. Then like a week later, I'll jump in and I'll just go, where all my chips go? and that's pretty much it.
They went down with beer bottle number 26 last week.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, love your honesty. Right, this question 11 is the hardest question that people find. So you have to pick. You have to choose your own 2 tables. Your first table is a social table. So you want to go on this table and you can pick 5 players to play at the table with you just for social. Okay? So 5 players that you want your table to have good fun, to listen to you drinking your beer and telling us about the beer tree. What 5 players would you choose to get to the table with you?
Do I have to be on the table as well?
Yes, so you're on the of course. You're on the table with 5 more players. Who would you choose? Give us 5 names.
I'll start with Kelsey.
Kelsey?
I haven't seen her for ages, but like we used to have some cracking nights. And Sassy.
Sassy, the boss?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
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 I got the best clip I can post at some stage, which is like Kelsey and Sassy just losing their shit.
Yeah.
Like you would not be able to stop laughing watching it. Medusa,
good shout. Okay.
Actually, this is a question I'm going to ask. I was going to say there was like going back. I was thinking like I haven't seen the Talent Sisters for ages, and then one of them popped up recently. But I was going to ask, how many Talent Sisters are there?
There's three. There's three.
Oh,
there's
I don't know.
There's Shannon.
And Brandy.
There's Shannon, Go Pugo, and Brandy.
Okay. Okay. Throw the Shannon sisters on. Don't do it.
The three Shannon sisters.
Oh no, hang on. No. I want to throw Queenie on there as well.
Right, so I've got Queen on. So you've got Kelsey, Sassy, Medusa, and Quintessential. You can pick one more player to be at your social table.
You know what? I'll throw on Sherry. Just because.
Sherry. Yep. Very good. So that we've now worked out that your social table is all female. I don't even know if you knew you were doing that. So Knobhead is the cow. Okay. Right. So you've got Kelsey, Sassy, Medusa, Quintessential. You've got Sherry the Dane. So you've got a table of 6 and it's all females. You're some man. Right. Now, your competition poker. So you want a good game. You're focused. You're only on beer number 3. You're thinking about winning the chips. So a good competition, or if it was your own mini tournament, who would you have at your table to give you a good competitive game? 5 players.
All right. I'll start with you.
Thank you.
Okay. And another Scottish git, Brian.
Brian?
Hang on. Brian.
He's English. He's English.
Oh, he's English. Oh,
he's from Manchester.
Man, how to get the accent wrong.
Right. It's Brian, okay. Right, Brian Marsden, he's in.
And got to add Marius.
Marius, of course. What's up, brother?
And I'll throw in Slater because I've seen those two guys.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I take a big risk. Nice to meet you. Yes. Hello. I maybe have this. I maybe not. I call anyway. Okay, one more.
I've seen those two guys. I only get one more hand. Can I step out of this?
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay. You know what?
Yep.
I'm going to throw in Soulfire. Soulfire.
Oh, you besom, right? Okay, Soulfire. And I see on the page that Shannon wants to nominate Soulfire for Player of the Month. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm wondering if Soulfire is actually still on.
Just to mess with you guys.
Right. Next question. That was the hardest question because you don't like leaving people out. Question number 12. Is there anyone you don't like on the VR poker?
No. Hey, how do I answer that? No.
It says here players that you don't like. So if you want to name and shame anyone.
I know. Okay, you expect me to say Soulfire, but
you listen, because Soulfire's got a bad name. It's like Green Llama. He's got a bad name, but I actually quite like him because he's a character. I like characters. I like personality. So yeah, it just if somebody comes on the team, I go, oh no, I really don't want to play here, or I'll just sit and do it.
Chaz. Because you know, like every time, like dead set, every time I'm in the tournament with him, I'd be fucking doing fantastic in the tournament, and he'll come to my table, and he'll just like knock me out in 2 hands, and I'm just like, oh, fucking God, like, So.
Well, do you know what? That's the first time. That's the first time his names came up as being somebody they don't like, but it's for a good. It's a nice way because he steals your chips.
He's not a bad bloke. Like, I just hate the fact that every time I come against him in the tournament,
maybe this is knocking into question number 13. Who's the best players you have played?
That's a tough one. I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
Come on, you do the tournaments. You've mentioned Chaz because he steals your chips. So if somebody came to the table, who would you say was a threat to stealing your chips? Who's a really good player that you can see? I mean, you've named a few good players in your social table. I mean, there's Medusa, Cherie, and Queen, Sassy, Kelsey. You know,
not a good player, but one who always seems to get me is that all-in kid.
All in kid, right? Okay. Yeah.
He always goes all in, and he always knocks me.
Yeah. So, would you class him as a good player?
No.
Well, Nobby. The question is, who is the best players you've played? Who really gives you a hard time, as in competition-wise?
See, this is a tough one because I only play on weekly.
I know.
It's gonna be a train wreck. So,
look who's here.
I'll go with you. It's guessing out. All right, go with you for a second. All
right. He's away for a piss.
You wait for that.
That's all right. You just go and piss. We'll just stay here. Scouse in the house is the best player. Hi, Kerry. And there's T. Ross Timms. Oh, my God. Yeah, just to let you know, folks, we're interviewing Knobhead. And he's been known to drink about over 20 beers on a Saturday when he plays poker. And right now, he's in between beers. He's just left me. I think he's went to take a piss, right? Because he's been drinking. If you want to come on and ask your own question, the link I've put on the page is the StreamYard link. If you have a question for Knobhead, we're nearly finished. Actually, we're on question 13 out of 22. If you have just joined us, the winner of the chip drop this week, $300,000. It was VR Poker Police. It was our Paul Popo. Wins the 300 grand this week. So as we wait on Knobhead shaking his knob's head and coming back from the toilet. Here he is, Twinkle Toes coming back into the room. Crack opens another beer, sits down and goes, boom. How can I avoid the next question? Wait a minute. Put the big screen on, see what he's got for us. There we go. Dear. Right, so who's this? Is this the Knobhead or is it Potato Head?
It's Potato Head.
Hi, Mr. Potato Head. You're crazy guy. What, Nobby, what beer are you on right now?
This is actually, fuck it. I'll grab another one. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's 16.
Right. He's on beer 16. Oh my God. Kerry's wrote a fix. It's a fix that Poker Police won. No. You seen Google roll up the ball. Kerry, you silly boot. Are you still a silly boot? Or are you a stupid bitch? I can't remember. Oh no, you're a stupid bitch instead of a silly boot. No, yeah, Kerry, you were number 4 and the ball landed number 6. So, unlucky Scouse. Love you.
All right. It's actually 17. I was out.
17 beers. And how many beers would you normally drink on a Saturday? How many?
It depends. Like anywhere between 15 and 22.
Wow.
It depends.
Scouse in the house is great. Have you played with Scouse in the house?
Terminator. Hang on. You gotta get the angle right. There you go. Terminator.
Oh my, you're hard work.
Scouse in the house. Probably have.
Okay, well, she's from Liverpool. She talks a lot. And as Marius says, talk too much. You might not understand her. Most people can't. She just talks and nobody can understand her. Look at the language.
Accent, I can understand it.
Yeah.
All right. I can get that.
That's her there speaking. Dirty cow.
Dirty cow. You're dirty cow.
That's Scottish. Can you do this?
You dirty cow.
Can you do the Liverpool accent?
Oh, I'm not sure, man. I can do Scottish and Irish accents.
Right.
But I'm not sure about the Liverpool accent.
Yeah, well, she's broad Scousers from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool. It's all kind of high in Liverpool. Right, okay. Right, let's move on. Right.
Right.
Bad points about the game. What's bad about the game?
Um, hmm. That's a tough one.
Don't say it out, Stephen.
Well, I mean, depends how far do you want me to go? Is in like
Go all
for
the
me-
way. All the
okay.
way.
So for me, the bad points about the game are the fact that it seems like, and this is not a bad thing, is in okay, it's a bad thing for me, but it seems very America centric.
Yeah.
And so when I say that, as in everything seems to be for their time zones. So I mean, and fair enough, they're probably the majority. But when it comes to like, I love tournaments. I fucking love tournaments, and they're just on it. Yeah, you probably have. They're just on it for me. They're on at weird times.
Yeah.
So like, I love tournaments, but like the last tournament for me is on at 3:30 in the afternoon, and the next tournament isn't on until like fucking midnight.
Yeah.
So there's nothing between 3:30 in the afternoon and midnight.
Right. Okay.
And then after that, that's why I love carrying on, because like the best thing I can do is take a Monday off work. I love it when I can.
Yeah.
Because then I can crack on to like, there's a tournament at like 11:30, 1:30, 3:30, 5:30, like every 2 hours after that.
Yeah.
You're the queue.
No, she's not Scottish. She's a Scouse. You ditty cow. You're a ditty cow.
You dirty queue. So yeah, so that's it. It's like it's like I would love it if they had tournaments more often, or in different time zones.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Very good point. Anything else bad about the game?
You.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, I come standard. I'm built into the game now. Prick.
No, to be honest, no, I can't think of anything at the moment.
Well,
like,
some of the comments we get is bad points about the game. You cannot show your cards.
When you bluff. See, I don't mind that. Like, to me, like if I'm gonna bluff and you know, and like you get that, then I don't necessarily want to show my cards.
Okay.
Because you don't know if you know. Well, sorry, they don't know.
You're not in this game. You're not given the option though. The show cards is always an option in poker. So it is a part of the game.
I know it's an option. I just always prefer not to show.
Yeah. So whereas Kerry, she likes action.
Times two.
Times two, Kerry. She likes the action. She's a good kid. She's a good kid. She's a very accomplished shoplifter. She's good at it. That's me. I'm getting a hard time now. Right. So, what would you change about the app if you could change anything? Is there anything on the game that you could change? I mean, there is the quest side. Have you managed to play the quest side or seen videos of it?
Nah. So like so many times I've thought about like buying the quest, and I would like to, just because it opens up a whole another world of games and options and all the rest. But the reason I really enjoy like the quest, sorry, not the quest, the go, is, and the reason I don't want to like go on the quest is I just want a one-handed controller. I don't want to fuck around with the hands.
Yeah.
Okay, beer in one hand, controller in the other. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess around. I don't need to flip my chips or do whatever. I'm just guessing. She rolls wheels.
She rolls wheels, not shops.
She puts cars up on bricks.
Yeah.
So I don't need to mess around with two controllers. I just want one.
Do you know, I'm pretty much the same, but in effect, if you have got a quest, you can still play it one-handed.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, now you tell me.
Yeah, well, you can play poker one-handed, but it's just, I don't know. It's just the feel of it. I don't. It's too. You need to look at them on YouTube. There's lots of videos now of the Quest Poker VR game, and you'll see what we're talking about. The background, the setting. It's just very, very cartoon-like.
Okay.
It's. I personally hate it. I hate it. I got the Quest as soon as it came out, and what am I doing with that, Mike? He says,
you paint yourself in a corner, man.
One hand job, Stephen. Well, I was doing that with the mic, was I not? But leave me alone. It's not about me. I'm taking myself off. I'm going. I'm putting you on. You're the ladies, man. You've got all the ladies at your table.
Ladies, man.
Oh yeah. You're the Casanova of our game. You're the piss artist of the game as well. So
that'll be your phone.
It's my phone. Well, I'll need to get it back. Hold on a second. You just talk.
I got nothing to say. Hello. No, I don't want solar panels. Stop selling me that shit.
I don't know. He went away. I went to phone him. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. Right. So what would you change about the app? Or you just like it the way it is?
Oh, look, I don't mind it how it is. As I said, the only thing I would change is like more tournaments.
Right. Okay.
Oh, tournaments like every 2 hours would be fucking sensational.
It would too. Round the clock tournaments. Yeah. Good. I'll write that down. Question 16. How often do you play? I think you've already answered that. Tell everyone, how often do you play VR poker?
Okay. So, I only play with, how to explain this? Okay, so I'm not, you wouldn't believe this, but I'm normally a very, very, very quiet, shy bloke. And so poker to me, as much as I love poker, to be able to like play VR poker where you sit at a table and everyone's chatting, that shit like just blows me away. So I can't do that until I'm drinking.
Yeah, so it's
I only drink on weekends.
Saturdays, once a week.
Yeah. So yeah. I like Monday to Friday. Like I just go to work, go home, do my bit. I'm very, very quiet. On weekend, I'm a different person. So
poker chips come out and the beer comes out, so it's kind of once a week, a good session once at weekends. That's fair enough. Yeah. It's question 17. Have you given yourself a challenge in the game? What is your biggest challenge that you want to do in this game?
Only challenges I ever do is like to try and win tournaments.
Right. So your challenges, have you ever played Million? No, you would never have played Millionaires because it's a Sunday night.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Well, you need to get on.
Occasionally I'll do a challenge where like I might like I've got like 500,000 in chips. I'll see if I can jump on a table and get up to 6,000.
Right. Okay.
And I'll spend like a little bit of time trying to, and it's like if I bottom out, I ain't rebuying back in.
Yeah.
If I can get up to 6, then I'll like cash out 1, go back in. You got to remember, like I'm still down low. I don't play very often. So,
I know that. So we're on to question 18. Talk about tournaments. Let's talk about tournaments, what you like about them and why you like them so much. What tournaments you like.
Okay, so the reason I like tournaments as opposed to cash games is like the same reason I like watching movies as opposed to like TV series.
Yeah.
I like a one and done. So like I like a start and an end.
Okay.
And so like with the tournament, you got to start and end. It's like, and maybe like a 2-hour window. If I play like a cash game, it's just, it goes on and there's no actual end. The best thing about a tournament, and the thing I like about tournaments is it's even ground, as in someone with a million chips can buy into a $5,000 tournament.
Of course, and they're the same as you.
And someone with $10,000 chips can buy in a $5,000 tournament.
Yeah.
And after that, it's game on. Like, doesn't matter how much you have in the background. Yeah. You're all on even pegging after that. And so that's what I like at tournaments.
And if you're in a tournament and somebody comes in, say a level 50 trophy, does that intimidate you?
No, I don't pay attention to who's on the level. Like when you're in a tournament, it's, as I said, it's like it's even. To me, it's even. I don't care if if I see a dude in a green t-shirt, I'm probably going to look at him and go, oh, okay, maybe he's new. But I don't look at trophies and go, maybe you got more chance of winning. Everyone has the same chance of winning.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what I enjoy about tournaments.
And when you play the tournaments, are you as chatty in the tournaments as you are on the cash tables?
Oh, only if I'm. Well, okay, I would say yes, because I only play them when I'm drinking beers. So
yeah. So yes,
but at the same time, it depends who I'm with, because oftentimes in this tournaments, there's people I don't know.
Yes.
And they're all different time zones, and I might start just dribbling shit, and I get like you're hearing like crickets and tumbleweeds. There's like nothing. It's like fucking. So it's different to like sitting on a cash game, and that's another reason why I'll sit on a cash game for ages, where I'm bleeding money, and I'm but I'm enjoying the company.
Yeah, for
even
sure.
Even though I'm losing all the cash.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, I don't want to leave this table,
So what's your favourite tournament then?
Look, as you were saying, like I've never even seen the Millionaires tournament, so I don't know. My favourite tournament is the 80K. 80K, which is 80K entry.
Right. Okay.
But the trouble is, that tournament for me is on a Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
So not Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning about 11:30. So I've done it a bunch of times when I've had like the Monday off work.
Yeah.
And got on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much that. I'm not sure how
else. Okay. On to question 19. Can you name any players that no longer play, that aren't around anymore? I think you've named one, Kelsey. You've not seen Kelsey for a while.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Kelsey. She was one of the first ones that going back a while, where we'd always lob up on the same tables, and she was really good to me. And like we had some great nights, and Sassy.
Yeah. But Sassy's still there. I took a stack off her yesterday. She came in with 500,000. She ended up going all in. She had aces, but I flopped the boat.
And then she won't be back for another couple of months.
No, she's back. She plays just about every 3 or 4 times a week. I think she's.
I think Kelsey and
anyone else?
I think the last
the other Aussie that I played with all the time, we had so much fun, was with Rocketeer. He's from Melbourne. Did you ever play with Rocketeer?
See, because I only come on weekends, like there's
true.
As I was saying, like for me, like I've twice in the whole time been on there, like actually come across people from Australia, and that was just during tournaments where I haven't logged on the same table as them.
Yeah.
And then I was
okay.
So
fair play. Right, on to question number 20. If there was a game like this that you loved, and the only way to play it would be to subscribe. So if you were to subscribe $5 a month and you were to get something back, whether they give you chips, to be able to play tournaments and to play a game like the game that we love, would you subscribe to a game that you loved?
Yes.
Yeah, good one. Oh, once again, you are. There's only one person that said no, and he was Scottish. Keep saying that. He said no.
Okay, so like on a weekend, like basically, like you know me, drinking, gambling, love it. Yeah. I'll bet on the fucking races, and I'll throw like $5 on a horse.
Yeah. So to get $5 a month for enjoyment, for a whole night's entertainment, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Right. Question 21. We're nearly done. You're doing really well.
I'm going
Have
really
you
quick.
have you ever met any VR players in real life? I
No.
don't think you have. No.
I mean,
If you could, who would you like to meet? There you go. This is your moment.
I would say either Kelsey or Queenie, just because I've had some really great combos on the table with both of them and some laughs. And yeah, just like, I don't know.
That's fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I think if I was standing next to you in your pub, I don't think I could keep up with you the way you throw the beers down your neck. So
Oh man,
I think I'd be like your buddy. I'd be going home early, and you'd still be standing there, fucking crazy. Right? Okay. Last question, Nobby, and this is the worst question. This was Poker Police that put this on the list of 22. It's a terrible question. I even get embarrassed asking the question. Question 22. What is your favourite position and clothes for playing the game?
oh, that's the where do you sit and all the rest? Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
You're set up.
There's actually so this is one, like, because I'm right at the moment I'm in front of my computer.
Okay.
And so oftentimes I'm playing poker, depends on the time zone, but if it's like early in the night for me, so forget about so if it's early in the night, when I say early in the night, early in the afternoon, I'm betting on the races at the same time.
Yeah.
So I've got my racing thingy on my. So at the moment I'm like, I'm staring at a 27-inch monitor, and I can see me, which is fucking terrible. But so
yeah,
well, that's even worse.
Okay. There you go.
But yeah, so I'm usually watching the races, so I'm betting on the races. But so that's like one. My other one is I love during summer. I love fucking sitting outside. Like I've got like a front courtyard out there.
Yeah.
And a backyard out there, like a back patio. Yeah. And I love sitting out in the sun, and I'll play poker out there. And like, but the thing is, like, I'll play it and then I'll throw it up on my head, drink my beers, and just bask in the sun. And I love that. So they're my two places. But then I'll be sitting out in the backyard, and it's like birds in a bird bath or in the trees, and you get someone going, "Who's in the middle of a fucking aviary?" And it's like, "No, I'm just in my backyard." But yeah, then I made a mistake of had a chick around and last year, and I put the headset on her head, and I forgot when I go out in the backyard, I just do it without thinking, as I throw an arm over the front of the thing.
Yeah.
And, she didn't do that, and of course now I got so you've gave the biggest answer to Poker Police's stupid question. So give yourself a pat in the back for that. Favorite position. It's not a stupid question, but
well, if you think about it, because we only hear people, we don't see them, we just see your avatar. So and that's why we love doing these interviews, because we get to see the real person.
That's what I was going to say. Though, it's like, as much as I love this, part of me goes like, okay, you know when you read a book, and you picture a character, and then then they'll make a movie about the book, and then you see the actor, and you go, damn it, and then you go back and read a book again, and then you can relate. So like, I like sitting at the tables and you're hearing a voice and picturing who that person is.
Yes. Has anyone shocked you now that you've joined the page? Has anyone shocked you the way they look? It's not what you expected.
Well, I have not seen too many on here, but like,
Well, all the interviews, you can look up the interviews. They're there, so you will see some of them. I'm just not. Okay, so people hear me and go, okay,
he sounds like this, like, sexy
Actually,
guy.
no, you
Yeah.
actually look, you look what I had in my mind.
Oh, okay, he's a sexy Aussie guy. Fair enough. Bad example. but but yeah, it's like what you hear is like, and then you see someone and you go, oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. So
that's right. Yeah, that's why the power of technology, Facebook, VR poker, and then here we are. I'm interviewing you on the other side of the world. It's just fascinating.
I know, that's fucking brilliant, man. Like and that was the thing is like and that's what got us chatting to start with, because Scottish, and I just go, no, man, fucking know about that.
Yeah, and it's as if I'm sitting in the exact same room next to you. That's how it feels.
No,
that's why it's so addictive and good. Well, Knobhead, past the 22 question challenge. We're on beer number 20. What are you on? No, 18.
It's only 17.
17. You're beer number 17. So why don't you get on the poker tables and you'll be a star of the tables? And a lot of people will watch this interview and catch up because it's always on the page and it's live on YouTube as well. So there is a YouTube channel where people can see it as well. Is there anything you want to say before I let you go?
Oh, I was going to say, most people would just be going like, I don't know who this dude is, because I only ever come on like in like a 5-hour window once a week.
Yeah.
So that's it. So they're just going to go, oh, he's the token Aussie guy. But
yeah. So for anyone watching on catch up as well, get yourself on a Saturday and meet the Knobhead, because he is hilarious around the table. He is good fun, good company.
I've been holding back with stories. I'm holding back with stories tonight. Like I'm not giving anything away tonight.
He's shit at poker, but he's a good guy.
I am shit at poker, but I'll give you some great stories on a table when it's not being recorded.
There's Sherry saying bye.
She's a cutie.
Yeah, she is. Right, Nobby, I'll see you around the tables. Have a good week. I don't think I'll be going on right now. I might do, actually. I might go on, but and we'll see you soon. So thanks once again for joining us at 4 o'clock in the morning, your time. So
yeah,
it's appreciated. You're some man. You're some man.
Cheers,
okay, Nobby. Catch you later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Here we go. That is our Knobhead all the way from down under in Australia. Isn't he a good guy? And he just looks the way I expect him to look. He's a really, really good guy, full of fun. It's just a pity he only plays one day a week. We'd like to see him on during the week. Maybe he will one time. So from me, Shuggy Wuggy, don't forget to get your posts on the page for you to enter that chip drop. The chip drop winner, 300,000 chips this week, was Poker Police. Okay, so get your posts on the page and we'll see you all next week at some time. Not sure what day yet, sometime next week. Otherwise than that, give me your chips. Give me your chips. See you later. Bye-bye.